Welcome back, y'all, to the Mateo Peace experience. Holy fuck! I ain't said that in a minute, but I wanted to sit down early as fuck in the AM and make a video. Finally, a young motherfucker like me has time for this shit, because holy fuck, guys. Life has been crazy lately. It's been crazy for a while, but I don't know, maybe this is your first time watching this video. Maybe you've watched a lot of these videos. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in your life right now, but I just wanted to sit down and originally I intended to make this video about something else, but I sat down, I was warming up, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a video about this. I like making some entertaining shit. I like to make some shit that's funny, but I like to sprinkle in some value in whatever I do, some purpose into whatever I do. And today I'm gonna tell you guys a kind of funny story. Maybe it's relatable, but then I'm gonna tell you guys about a little bit of some value that might take a little bit of pain off your shoulders and might make life a little bit easier. I don't know what's going on in your life. Shit might suck right now. You might be going through a really tough point. Life might be crazy. Life might be really tough. Life might just kind of suck right now. It might be great. You might be having the best fucking time in your life. In which case, this is still a really useful video for you. And let's just hop back into it. Guys. I want you guys to remember that no matter where you are in life, I really wish I could know exactly where you guys are and listen to your guys' problems and your stories and just be like, hey man, life is gonna be okay. You're gonna get through this. I know you will. I know you're strong enough for this. I kind of just have to hope that you're in that kind of mindset watching this video. And I mean, if you're watching this, you probably are. Life might suck. You might be on the come up, which, let's be honest, you are on the come up. Life is gonna suck, alright? Life isn't always intended to be fucking amazing. And you might be going through a really tough point, man. In which case, I feel for you. I've been there. I've been through that. I'm going through that right now. Life can be great. Life can suck. And no matter what, through all of that, I want you guys to remember that even when you're facing the biggest obstacle you've ever seen yet, or life is just generally kind of miserable right now, and you don't know what's happening, maybe you're lonely, maybe someone died, you're going through a lot of grief, whatever it is, I know it's hard to say, but you know it's true. Whatever you're going through, this isn't your life. This isn't your entire life coalesced right now into one single moment. Because then that would mean your entire life is just this moment, and that would mean it's either good, bad, shit, whatever the fuck it is. That's not what this is. Life isn't one big old fucking journey condensed into 10 seconds. Life is a journey condensed into a journey. What you're going through, this isn't your life. This is a moment in your life. This is just a speck on the greatness and the amazing journey you're gonna have going through life. This is just a moment in your life. It might be a really bad moment, but it's just a moment. And if you listen closely, a moment has passed. And then another moment. It's not like a real measurement of time, but time passes even right now when you're watching this video. And what do we know about time? What do we know about the number one law of fucking time, and looking back at history and looking forward into the future based off history? Shit fucking changes, man. Life is never fucking stable. Even when it seems stable, things are always changing. I mean, your body is there's trillions of cells dying off and being renewed and refurbished going through your body. You're always going through change, and your life will too. Even in the darkest moments, man, remember that it's just a fucking moment. You're on this fucking bullet train through life, and this bullet train is the longest bullet train ever. It's more of a fucking journey than a fucking sprint, but things are always changing. You might be going through a really, really long tunnel, or a really, really flat, beautiful, empty plane. It's just gonna change. If I were to give you guys a graph split into every single day of your life, and you would rate that day from like a 1 to, I don't know, don't even give it a number, but just overall how you feel about that day. It might be great, it might suck, but if you were to expand that and look at it from the day you started to the day it all ended, life would be hills and fucking valleys, man. Hills and fucking valleys. There'll be times when life is great, you're on the come up, and there'll be times when life fucking peaks and you're at the top of this hill. There'll be times when, you know, it's just not going so well. There'll be times when it's a fucking steep cut off. And you go from the happiest you ever were to the worst you ever were. There might be times when you're at a very, very long, flat valley that doesn't seem like it ends. But, like all things, all good things must come to an end. That kind of goes for all bad things, too. Things always change, things always end. It might get worse before it gets better. You might be going through a valley, and then it's an even deeper valley. But things always rise again, man. And as much as life could suck right now, this is just a moment in your life. And I wish I could say things get better. Things could get worse before they get better. But honestly, hills and valleys, things will improve. You might not even know that this is a better until afterward. Like, you don't know when you're in the good times until the good times are over, you know? I remember when I was a young kid, I never go to people for problems. It's kind of a reason why I like these videos. I like making videos like this. I could always go and search up some advice online. Like, go to somebody who's been through something that I've been going through and take some inspiration, some advice, some motivation, some lessons. But I could never go to a motherfucker up in real life and be like, hey, I'm struggling. Can you help me? Fuck no. Kill yourself. What are you, some kind of loser? Some kind of fat? Like, no. I can't do that. I don't do that, bro. I don't do that, bro. I can't do that. And I remember, so every time I faced a struggle, I always faced it by myself. Even if I was in relationships and I was in an apartment where it'd be like, hey, I'm really struggling right now. Even if I'm riding around with some of my best friends or my fucking dog. It's like, man, how you doing? I've been talking about myself. Let me talk about you for a moment. I'm like, hey, I'm doing good, bro. I fucking hate that shit. I don't fucking talk about that shit. So I remember once when I was 12, I was pirating some fucking movie off the internet. I don't even know what it fucking was. It was probably some shitty ass. I genuinely don't even remember. I think it was like some fucking boof ass season of JoJo's because I was like fucking really young. That was like the thing going around back then. And I was pirating it, and I got one of those like pop-ups. I was like, you have 247 viruses on your computer. Download this to do a virus check to remove all viruses. And I was like, dude, I was 12. I believed it. I didn't click on anything, but I was like, no. Someone had recently told me that if you have a virus on your computer, they can like see through your device. They know who you are. They know all your information. They're gonna fucking kidnap and kill you. And I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, no. Dude, shit was not that bad. I thought like my life was over and I was gonna die in the next 30 days. Of course I didn't. I just closed the fucking tab and then used a different site to pirate shit. This was before I had a VPN, by the way. I was really young. I didn't know what VPNs were. That's why I had this fucking shitty ass virus probably pop up. And I was like, no. I thought my life was over. Dude, that's just a funny fucking moment, man. Now, you might be going through something a little bit more intense. You probably are. Like, who knows? Like, even right now, life ain't the fucking greatest. Who fucking knows? This is just a moment in my life. Things will get better. They might not. But things fucking change. No matter what you're going through, man, things will change. And I promise you, this is just a moment. Whether it's a good moment, a bad moment, or just a fucking moment. And even if you don't like that advice, I know you're gonna like this advice. Hell, you probably like both. If you're still watching, you're probably gonna like this other piece of advice. This is kind of something that I've learned a while ago. It's one of those things where you kind of realize it, but you don't really know it until way later, when it just clicks. I like to say in a lot of my videos, what it took me 100 hours to learn, I'm gonna teach y'all in 10 minutes. What took me 100 days to do, I'm gonna teach y'all in 10 minutes. Alright? This took me years. I'm gonna teach you guys to you in like a fucking minute or so. This video is kind of long, but fuck it. It's been entertaining so far. And like any good conversation, shit's a fucking jumble at sometimes, but you're here for the ride, man, right? Right. You know, even how do I define this? You know, sometimes it's okay for life to suck. Here in the West, we so often think that life has to be like this. It has to be fucking amazing, perfect circle all the fucking time. But that's not how life is. Life is like a big fucking squish ball of death, bruh. Life changes all the fucking time. Life is never perfect. Your life isn't always gonna be easy. It's not always gonna be happy. You can't be happy all the fucking time. You can't. Happiness is just an emotion. It's okay for life to suck. It's okay. And especially it's okay if you've signed up for a tough life. If you've seen how easy life could be and you said, no, I want something greater than that. I want to live the best, greatest version of myself. I want to be great. Then yeah, life is gonna suck, man. That's what you just signed up for. If you want to live a great life, you're gonna go through a lot of those moments when the shit sucks. When what you thought was gonna be your greatest achievement was just your greatest setback. And yet you still use that shit as fuel. Obstacles are gonna be there. There's always gonna be roadblocks. Alright? And in the face of this, it might help you to remember that this is just a moment in your life. And what you thought was gonna be great might turn out to be shitty. Okay, it's just a moment in your life. Fuck it. You're still going. You know those fucking, like, number lines they would teach you in, like, math in, like, 3rd grade? I hated those. Fucking despised it. But it's good to think about those in this situation. Imagine you had a number line. This is day 0 when you were born. And it just keeps going until eventually you fucking die. It just cuts off. You're going to slowly approach that date, alright? It's kind of morbid, but it's good to think about. Alright, it's good to think about. Like, eventually you will die. So live a great life. So you keep going. And it's kind of stupid to think that, like, oh my god, my life is over right here. When the cutoff point is right here. It's kind of stupid to think, like, oh my god, my life is over. I thought this show was going to work. Shit didn't work out. Fuck. What am I going to do next? I don't fucking know. But I know you're going to figure out fucking something because you have so much more. You have this much more of life left in you. You have this much fucking more. And in the small number line, that's a big fucking amount, dude. It's a big fucking amount. That's a sizable chunk. People would kill for that much more to be added onto their lives. And you have that much more to do great things. This little point right here, this isn't the sum of your life. This is a moment in your life. This is just your life at its furthest point thus far. This is just how far you've gone right now. And it's constantly moving. Your life is gonna change, man. I promise you that. Shit might suck right now. It probably does. It will change. Things will get better. I promise you that. Alright? Have a little bit of faith. Have a little bit of hope. Hope can be a dangerous thing, but hope is a beautiful thing. You know, I actually don't have anything else to add. I wish I did. I kind of ranted for a little bit. I kind of wanted this video to be like 8 minutes. It's a little bit more than that. It's fine. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you listen. I hope you learned, liked it. And if you did like it, like, subscribe, leave a comment, whatever. You know, that helps me out so I can, you know, put more time in and help you guys out some more. I kind of miss making videos like this. And I like to end each video off thanks to inspirational shit. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what to say right now. I write this shit out to myself every night before I go to bed. I always say, with hard work, dreams do come true. So I can say that. With hard work, dreams do come true. And hey, I'll see you at the top, alright? I'll see you guys at the fucking top. I'm gonna leave this here. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment your favorite type of hamster and how edible they are. I'll see you motherfuckers. Peace.